The envelope was thin, too thin for a life. I turned it over in my hands while the lawyer cleared his throat, the sound sharp enough to cut glass. My son sat across from me, legs crossed, watch flashing like a dare. He didn't look at me. He looked past me, as if I were already gone. When the envelope slid across the polished table, it made no sound. That bothered me more than it should have. "Here's your inheritance, old man," he laughed. $10, a crisp bill, fresh, mocking. Something in my chest shifted. Not pain, alignment, like a weapon clicking into place. The lawyer smirked, not kindly, not apologetically, like a man watching a trap close and enjoying the precision of it. My phone buzzed in my pocket, once, then again, messages stacking, missed calls. My daughter-in-law's name glowing like a warning sign I'd learned to ignore. "If you want to join Thanksgiving, come watch the dishes." I didn't answer. I never did anymore. I folded the $10 bill carefully, slowly. I met my son's eyes for the first time in years. I smiled. Betrayal doesn't announce itself. It leaks. It leaked in the way my daughter-in-law spoke to me, sharp, performative, like I was a prop in her life. It leaked in how my son stopped asking questions and started issuing instructions. "Sit here, sign there, stay quiet." They said it was concern, my age, my health. They said they were helping. I let them believe I believed it. I remembered the first time I felt it, years ago, when my signature appeared on documents I didn't remember approving, when my access to accounts became complicated, when family dinners turned into interrogations disguised as jokes. And then there was her, the way she flinched when I mentioned Switzerland, the way she asked, too casually, if I'd ever considered downsizing. They didn't know I'd already moved most of my assets, quietly, legally, offshore but clean. They didn't know the villa existed, or that the trust had conditions. They thought inheritance was automatic. They thought blood was leverage. I watched them plan around my absence while I was still breathing. That was the betrayal, not theft, erasure. I didn't confront. I observed. I requested copies of documents under the pretense of getting my affairs in order. I hired a private auditor, not to accuse, just to listen. I let my son believe he was winning. Men make mistakes when they think the game is over. Phone records told a quiet story, late-night calls, lawyers I'd never met, financial advisors with flexible ethics. I tested them. I mentioned selling property I didn't own anymore. Panic flickered. I hinted at changing the will. Laughter came too fast. At night, my mind burned, not with rage, with clarity. I wasn't losing my family. I'd already lost them. So I rewrote everything, the trust, the will, the conditions. I left one clause untouched, the reading. Back in the room, the lawyer finally spoke again. "There appears to be confusion." My son leaned forward, smiling, ready. The lawyer opened a second folder, thicker. He didn't look at my son when he read. He looked at me. "Per the amended will," he said, "the primary beneficiary receives—" My son's phone buzzed, then buzzed again. He ignored it. $10, the lawyer finished. Silence. "And the remainder?" The lawyer turned the page. "Has already been distributed." My daughter-in-law's name lit up my phone again. 71 missed calls. My son stood. "That's not possible." I finally spoke. "Son," I said softly, "you should have been nicer." His face collapsed inward, like a building realizing the ground was gone. The photos went live that night, not publicly, precisely. A private message, one image at a time. The villa, the lake, the terrace at dawn. Switzerland looked good on me. My daughter-in-law's voice message came through, shaking, apologetic, strategic. I deleted it without listening. My son showed up the next morning, angry, then desperate, then quiet. "I didn't know," he said. I believed him. That didn't matter. "I gave you everything," I said. "You spent it before I was gone." I stood, opened the door. The $10 bill was framed on the wall behind me. I eat Thanksgiving alone now. The silence tastes clean. No shouting, no demands, no laughter meant to wound. Just space. They still call sometimes, less often, quieter, as if volume might bring me back. It won't. I didn't crush them with anger. I let gravity do the work. Power doesn't shout. It signs. It waits. It leaves. And when I look at the lake outside my window, I don't feel lonely. I feel finished.